winner, set 4 track records today, won an ET, and then reset the speed record multiple times. Brittany Force with just a tremendous day on the racetrack. Get through her teammate Austin Brock in the first round. In the second round, championship nemesis over the past couple of years, Steve Torrance. In the semifinal round, it was Sean Langdon. And then the final round, Mike Salinas, who has been rivaling her for race wins. Brittany is the winner. And Brittany, walk us through your race weekend.
Thank you. Really just an incredible race weekend for our team. You know, coming in here, you go off how you did last season or, you know, years before. And we've always struggled on the Western swing, so it's, you pull in and it's tough to, you know, leave that behind when you haven't done well in the past. And Sonoma's always been on my bucket list. It's one of my wins that I've always wanted to get. It's almost a home track for me. I grew up at this racetrack, you know, watching my dad running Super Comp, running 8 Fuel, and, you know, celebrating in all of JFR's winter circles with my sister, my dad, everybody. So it's just always been a bucket list win for me. I've always wanted to do it. So to be able to pull it off with this Flavor Pack Monster Energy team, David Grubnick, Max Savage, and just to run outstanding all day long. I'm so proud of, you know, this entire team, and we've struggled the last few weekends, but we really turned it around today.
Questions for Brittany from members of the media. Josh, NHRA.
Brittany, on a day like this, when you're just obliterating track records one by one, each and every round, talk us through like just how special that makes it feel when you're seeing these numbers pop up on the board and the cars running as well as it is on a day like this. The stands are packed, all that. You take all that into account. You know, how much more, you know, kind of emotion does that make it for you?
I think it really, for me, when I get on the top end, it shows how strong this team is. To be able to, you know, we struggled a little bit during qualifying. We only got down there 1 out of 3 runs, which the other 2 were still good runs. Even though we didn't make solid passes down there, we knew how far we could push. So we still learned from it. It was still, you know, positive at the end of the day. But to be able to come out and, you know, put those numbers on the board, it's just incredible. This team is awesome. It's outstanding. They're outstanding, and it's what our plan was coming in this weekend. And David Grubnick, he always pushes, he always wants more, and he delivered all day long.
Have you ever recalled another event where you just got faster and faster and faster, even though you didn't bring the event?
Yeah.
Do you remember any other event where you
I'd have to go back and look, but following up with what you said, I wanted to be able to come out on race day and really improve. That's what I was saying. That's what shows, you know, this team and how strong they are and how far they push. And David Grubnick, you always run the line of, you know, risk when you push the car that hard. But to be able to come out and really deliver on race day, 66s, 67s, and a 70 in the final is absolutely outstanding. It's the, you know, the best runs that we made all weekend, and to do that on race day, it's tough. It's not easy, and you know, we were able to pull it off. I know we've done it in the past before, where it's you come out on race day and you improve and you improve. I don't know if we've done it all day long, but still, it's just I always give it up to my team. It's David Grubnick. He is incredible. He's one of the greatest crew chiefs I've ever worked with, and very proud of everybody involved.
Yeah, Adam Caroline from RacingRefresh.com. You know what? Does that add a lot of pressure to your shoulders, knowing what the car is capable of?
Absolutely. There's always added pressure. You know, in my 10 years being out here, there's always the pressure of your sponsor standing, you know, on the starting line next to you. It's your home track. You're in the hunt for, you know, there's always something. The countdown's right around the corner. There's always something. But it definitely is, it is tough when you know you have the winning car and you go into this thing, you know you have a crew chief that can, you know, make these crazy, insane, killer runs. And it comes down to, once you're up there, it's just you on the starting line. Now they're standing back, their job's done, and they watch you go. So, you know, to be able to be able to pull up there and put that out of your head and keep your focus and turn on win lights with them, being there on the starting line, it's tough to do. You have to be in the right mental place. You have to be the right focus, and we were able to accomplish that, you know, in the final round.
Bill Sessa from the Upper Register. When you go that fast and you set a record, and then you go out and you do it again, do you know it when you're in the car? Does it feel different at all?
They all felt like fast runs. Super quick runs. You see that the end of the track come up super quickly. You're throwing your chutes out, you're shutting your car down, and on that final round I could hear my guys came on the radio, they're screaming. I don't have a clue what we ran. I can't pick up what they're saying. There's so much cheering in the background. I knew we got the win light. I saw it, but to hear them, come over on the radio, it's exciting to hear that. But it's a good run. You get out of the car and it's just, let me see my time slip, let me see the numbers, I want to see, what he did. I didn't see him next to us. I felt like it was a good drag race. And you want to see reaction times. You want to see, the ET. Did you improve? Were you right in that same number? And pretty close all day long.
2 quick questions. So I don't know if I'm looking into it a lot, but in round 2 against Steve Torrance, did you mean to go in and turn on both bulbs like super quick, or did you?
I don't know if I can tell you that. Was it strategy or mistake? I don't know if I'm willing to share that. We're coming up on the countdown.
And second question. How would you like to finish off this day in style in the final round? Finish off with 4 360s at 230 miles per hour. How would you like to?
I don't care. At this point, as long as we get a win light in that final round, once you're up there, it doesn't matter how you set up your car, how I go in as a driver, if I'm in shallow, if I'm in deep, I don't care. As long as we get that win light, and we were able to accomplish that.
Were you in shallow in the final round, or deep?
I'm gonna go back and ask. I feel like, when I say shallow, I'm usually always pretty dang shallow, but I feel like I was in a tick more. So I'm going to go back and look at the numbers, and we'll see. I'll watch it on the screen.
Pretty big picture, you started off the season looking like you're just going to run over everybody. And then some rivals have emerged, right? Salinas in particular, with his 4 wins, surpassed you with the wins and took the points lead. Big picture, this is a statement victory like, hey, we're still the team